Hello everyone, I am Chris,
And I am Jen.
and welcome to Going Places with K and J's Father's Day edition. Yes, today is Father's Day, and I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who wished me a happy Father's Day. I did have a great Father's Day weekend, got to spend time with some dear friends yesterday, Kyle and Kendra. Today got to spend some more quality time with some dear friends, Mitch, Riley, Nick, Stephen, and Jess. And the Father's Day gift I received from Stephen and Jess was the party size Oreo cookie package, all to myself. Now, I got to point out that how I eat these is very wasteful and very unique. And it will cause Stephen to, once he sees this video, to crumple up whatever is in his hand and curse my existence. But as you notice, they are the double stuffed variety. But I am not content with just the double stuff. I will take the cookies apart, discard the two without the stuffing on them. I'll throw them away later. I don't want to give them to the dogs. Stick these together and create the
Quadruple stuff.
the quadruple stuff. Now I am aware there are Oreo cookies with more filling in them than the double stuff, and I have actually gotten those before, the mega stuffs, and stuffed them together, and then you have something that's like this thick. But this is the way I prefer to eat my Oreos, and it drives Stephen absolutely bonkers because I'll sit in his house, literally peel them apart, and throw away the half that I don't eat. And he just sits there and says, "Don't do that." I'm like, well, this is the way I eat Oreos, so that's just it. So, I'm not going to eat this right now. I'm going to put it back in the package temporarily. And being last time we did this, well, we didn't do a Father's Day video, we did a Mother's Day video. I talked an awful lot about my mom. So I'm going to actually let Jenny talk first. But before I do that, I just want to say thank you to my father-in-law for allowing me to marry Jennifer. It's been a big blessing into my life, and it's been a pleasure to be a part of the family. And another exciting thing about being a father this year is I am actually gaining a son-in-law. Our daughter's getting married in a couple of months. But without further ado, Jenny.
So Dad, hopefully you'll see this. I'll tell Mom to have you watch. But first of all, I just want to say, thank you for, everything that you have done. Being in our lives, my life, has just been very, very special. And just thank you for being you. I think most of the things that at least I think my sense of humor, I think I get from you. I'm a little quirky.
Yeah.
And so Chris Chris rolls his eyes at me a lot, I think, just kind of like how Mom rolls her eyes at you. Dad. I think there's been a lot of special times, and everything that you have done. I mean, even, growing up, all of the things that you made for me, the playhouse in my room, it was very elaborate. I think everything that you do is very detail oriented, very elaborate, and is just amazing. And, I'll always remember, my little playhouse, the bookcase that you made me, the desk, everything that you've done, all your woodworking, and even more recently, the car you literally built from scratch. And I think it took you 5 years to do it, but you did it, and you're very meticulous about it. And I think that, like I said, that's just very, very special. And, I appreciate that. I appreciate you being fun and always, I think, just staying young. I think that just having fun and your model airplanes and everything that you've done is just, I think, just keeps you young and allows all of us to have fun and just even going to the land and, the years that you do the candy drops, when the kids were little, from the airplanes and even when I was little and you made a parachute for my Raggedy Ann, and it was fun, until it got stuck in the tree, but it was fun. So, just, like I said, just the little things, really stick out to me, and, I could probably, go on and on about road trips that we've had and, you know, stuff like that. But I just, you know, all of the memories and the good childhood memories that I've had, and, you know, a lot of the fun that we've had, you know, is all, you know, because of you. So again, I just, you know, I probably am just babbling, but, you know, I just really appreciate all of that, and it's very special to me.
Very nice, Jennifer. Now I'd like to explain something real quick. While doing this video, I really like the way I started out. And then I made Jenny say a joke that she did not want to put on camera, so I cut it out. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't too bad, but Jenny just felt a little awkward doing it. It was not, trust me, it wasn't that bad. Matter of fact, it wasn't at all. You know, it wasn't, but again, Jenny just felt awkward doing it, so I had to cut that part out. So if there's an odd cut, you'll know why. I have both a father and a stepfather, and they both played a significant role in my life as far as how I turned out. But I'm going to take this down a little bit different road, and maybe a road that some people may not understand or appreciate or even like. If you're not a Christian, you probably have, even if you're not a Christian, you've probably heard of the Ten Commandments. And you might know that one of those commandments is actually honor your mother and father. And sometimes on Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthdays, holidays, that sort of thing, you might have to reflect on your family and go, how can I be expected to honor these people? Because let's face it, sometimes parents aren't the greatest, and I'll be the first to say that, you know, this is Father's Day. I love the accolades. I appreciate the people around me, but I have not always been a good father, and I understand that. And but you might ask yourself, how can I honor somebody that did this or that, or whatever the circumstances are? But I've come to the conclusion over the years is how you honor somebody that did not do you well is by not being like them. If you are a father, a young father, a father of any kind, and you look back on your childhood and your own parents, whether it's your mother or father, and go, man, I cannot honor that. Honor them, honor their memory by not being like them. And I know this is sounding very, very strange and all of that, but to just sit here and wish, you know, talk about Father's Day or Mother's Day or whatever it is, and not acknowledging sometimes that sometimes these things don't go according to plan isn't right. And also to acknowledge sometimes you're sitting here saying Happy Father's Day or Happy Mother's Day, and there are actually people out there that are not fathers, that are not mothers, and maybe they wanted to be. And to not acknowledge the raw feelings that could come along with holidays like or events like Mother and Father's Day is very. I don't think it does a lot.
Or
of people.
even if anybody who's experienced the loss of
Right,
a child.
exactly, things like that. So, on this Father's Day, rather than talking about the male influences of my life, I wanted to just tell everybody out there that may not have positive memories or have this day brings up, Mother or Father's Day brings up very bad memories. That we know, we understand, and that we hope that you can find some peace and in who you are. Find some peace and be better. I guess that's what I'm trying to say, is just to be a better human being than maybe you were raised to be. I know that's kind of a downer, that's kind of a bummer, but sometimes you have to say what you have to say, and that's what I wanted to say today. Like I said, I thank everybody that we spent this weekend with, our dearest friends. I thank my wife for taking out to Mexican food twice, both on Friday and Sunday, which is something she wouldn't do normally.
Exactly.
She would complain bitterly about it. I don't know why.
I did. I made sure that you knew it was your choice. So.
Yes, she did make sure it was my choice, but I'm pretty sure she bit through her lip when I said I wanted Mexican food again.
Well, I kind of knew. So.
Well, you did kind of know, because that's my de facto everything. Hey, let's go get Mexican food.
Yeah.
So, for now, my name is Chris.
And I'm Jen.
And we actually are going to go, we got one more week of work, and then we're actually going to start posting some travel videos every day. We're going to a lot of places are opening up from COVID, and a lot of COVID cases are now all of a sudden breaking out. But we are going to actually be doing some traveling at the end of next week. So you're not going to see us for a week, and then you're going to see us for a week straight. So until then, we'll see ya. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.